guys, day 18. I'm going to start off with the measurement here, and then we are going to go over some of the other pieces. So first thing we're going to look at is which one is more. So I'm going to put these both up on our Google Classroom. We use these in there. It tells you how many feet and yards and miles, and it tells you some information for each of these areas. So cups, pints, quarts, gallons, pounds, and tons. And then it also looks at meters, liters, and grams. We did use this to help us convert. So remember, as we go this way, the numbers get more, but the pieces get smaller. And when we go this way, the pieces get bigger. So when you go from milli to centi, it's a bigger piece. When you go from centi to deci, which is, remember, if this is 1, I'm not even gonna confuse you with that. Okay, so just remember, if you're going this way, the pieces get smaller, and if you're going this way, the pieces get bigger. So I know you guys can look this up online. I'm asking you not to, because you are going to have to keep your measurement skills sharp. You are going to be asked in different ways in 5th grade, through middle school, in high school, college. And if you don't go to college, that's fine, but you're still gonna need to know how to use some measurement. Yes, you can get apps on your phone. I use the apps on my phone or look it up all the time when I'm cooking or baking. But I want you to try and just keep your skills sharp with this, and don't look it up online. Try and use these resources, or if you have a resource online that you like better, that's okay. But you still want to be able to look at those pieces. So I'm going to ignore what I did here. Okay, so 13 centimeters, starting here, we're going to make a smaller piece. We're going to have 13 millimeters. So teeny tiny little millimeters, 13 millimeters. That's gonna be just 1 centimeter and 3 left over. So 1.3 centimeters, which would be small. Or we can have 13 centimeters, which would be bigger. So which would be bigger? The centimeters. Think about it this way. If you had a piece of licorice or a nerd rope or a hot dog, if you like hot dogs, or a sub, but if you like subs, you'd rather have a 13 centimeter piece than a 1.3 millimeter piece, or 13 millimeter piece, okay? So look at how little the pieces are and see how big they can get. All right, 36 inches to yards. So 36 inches, how many inches are in a foot? Well, when we look here, we know that there's 12 inches in 1 foot, right here, okay? And we know that each yard has 3 feet. So 36 inches is only 3 feet. And that's 1 yard. Which is bigger, 36 yards or 1 yard? I know you're gonna have to make connections, and it's trickier than you think. It's not all the time. So I want you to just think about it. Step back from the problem and say, okay, what does this really mean? What does 36 inches look like? Well, it looks like here's 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 feet. Oh, 3 feet equals 1 yard. Which is more, 1 yard or 36 of these yards? Well, it's 36 yards. So I want you to try your best, and I want you to try, okay? I know you can do this, okay? And then next we're going to look at, write 2 sentences using the word it's and 2 sentences using the word it's. What? And that's for 13, 14, 15, 16. And they gave you 2 examples. It's very hot outside today, and that shoe has lost its shoelaces. So let's look at it's and its. It's is a contraction. It's actually 2 words put together. It is. And then this it's is a possessive. So I gave an example of mine. The spider wore roller skates on its legs. So what does that mean? Its legs that belong to the spider. That's that it's. So the first one you're gonna do it is, but it's contracted together. And then you're going to do an it's. So write 2 sentences with this it's, and write 2 sentences with this it's. And then the next one says, write 2 sentences that the word 8 and 2 sentences that had the word 8. Okay, what does 8 mean? That means the number 8. Spiders have 8 legs. But what does this 8 mean? That's the past tense of eat. Mrs. Yersetti has ate a lot of food in quarantine. A lot. I've ate a lot. It is what it is. But I may have ate 8 rolls from Texas Roadhouse in the last few days too. Hey, you can make it work with both of them too. So you're gonna write 2 sentences with 8 and 2 sentences with 8. And then on the last page it says, write a story about taking a trip to outer space. Tell what kinds of things you should pack and how you should prepare. Describe where you would like to go and what you think it would be like there. So you could look up some things. What do you know about space? You can make it your own fictional spot with what you believe space is like. What would you bring? Remember, there's no gravity in space. So how are you gonna keep yourself to the ground? All right, so write that. If you wanna write it here and take a picture and send it to me, or if you wanna start a Google Doc and send it to me, share it with me, I'd love to see your stories about going out to outer space. But remember to have those parts in there. What kind of things you should pack and how you should prepare. So describe what you would like to go, where you would like to go, and what you think it would be like there. You can do this, all right? I will see you for day 19.